Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to January 2025 General Monthly Reading for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. Okay, Sagittarius, let's quickly go through the transiting planets. Now, I want to apologize for December's monthly reading. I neglected to mention the second new moon, which we just recently had on December 30th. That was in Capricorn, 9 degrees, 44 minutes. So the full moon is going to be on the 13th. That's going to be in Cancer, 23 degrees, 60 minutes, and then the full moon for January will be at the end of the month on the 29th, and that's going to be in Aquarius, 9 degrees, 51 minutes. And we're going to have transiting North Node is retrograde, and it is currently today at 0 degrees Aries. It will be transitioning retrograding back into Pisces at 29 degrees on the 12th of this month. So we also still have Saturn is in Pisces, and that squares whatever you have in Sagittarius. You might already have felt that, you might have already gone through that, or you might be going through that right now. It begins the month at 14 degrees, and then by the end of the month, 17 degrees. Also, Neptune in Pisces is also still square to whatever you have in Sagittarius. Could be close degree or not. Could be different for all of you. And the degree for Neptune is 27 degrees all month long. And of course, we now have Pluto in Aquarius at 1 degree for all month, except for the last day, 31st, it will be 2 degrees. And we have had these last 3 days, including this one, so the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of January, today is the 3rd, very close opposition to Mars, which is in Leo, and it's retrograde, and then it is opposing, again, very close degree to transiting Pluto in Aquarius, which is very intense. Pluto is a very intense energy, and it's in Aquarius, which to me is saying truth. So getting to the bottom, getting to the root of truth, no matter what it takes. And Mars is the action planet opposing this. And so there could be some very explosive action taking, explosive communication going on in the world. And depending on what you personally have in your natal wheel, it could be for some of you individually as well. And we've been having retrograde Leo Mars for about 2.5 months. So on the 7th of this month, it's going to retrograde back into Cancer at 29 degrees Cancer. And so we're going to have the reprieve of those intense energies that we have been having between those two planets. We're going to have a rest for a couple of months before it goes back. Mars goes back into Leo again. Okay, so with that said, just one moment, Sagittarius, I apologize. Okay, I apologize for that. Okay, Sagittarius. So speaking of that, maybe you might have an interruption to something that's happening with you. I don't know if maybe that was meant to be, because that's never happened to me before, right in the middle of a reading. But yeah, where you are interrupted, and maybe you've been having interruptions. Let's see what's going on with you, Sagittarius. Because I'm kind of getting an intuition that you've had interruptions, and that now you won't have those interruptions anymore, or that interruption has ended. And again, it could be family members, because we just got through with the holidays for some of you that interrupted your, of course, your regular routine. Now you're thankful to get back to that regular routine is what I'm getting for, that could be a specific for someone. Don't know. Okay, let's see. For Sagittarius, what astrological energies are working to assist a Sagittarius for this month on whatever is happening for them? Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. Okay, that one. Oh, yeah, that one. Okay. Anything else for Sagittarius? Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. Oh, yes. Oh, whoa. Wow, that is a lot. Okay, I'm going to take that because you know what? There's something that you need to hear. Okay, all right. So I'm going to start with the ones that turned over. Number 13. So I'm seeing that as 13 is a special number for some of you, or you might be seeing 13s. And that's a sign or synchronicity. Okay, and the word is dignified. And under that is strength. And what I got is you're gaining strength. You are gaining internal strength, external strength, both, but some type of strength you are gaining this month. And some of you, you're leveling up. You're leveling up. Because here's a door, and you're about ready to walk through a new door. And here is the staircase right here. So you're leveling up to a new path. Something new in your life is opening up for you this month. (49) 11th house community. So I just got someone is starting a new community. Could be starting a new community, or you are, this is not for everybody necessarily. You are joining a new community. Maybe some of you are moving into a new community. You could be moving states, moving cities. Joining with other like-minded folks like yourself is what I'm getting. And 13, that breaks down into, it can be a 4, and here's another 4, so 44 could be definitely a sign of synchronicity for you. You could also have either Libra in your chart or Scorpio, because Scorpio and Libra both got 44, which is a master number, as a sign or synchronicity for them. 14 breaks down into a 5. So yeah, you've been debilitated. You had to go through some discomfort. Again, this also came out in Scorpio's reading, so you could have Scorpio heavy in your chart, or maybe you'd like to, it would be helpful for you, if that sounds right, for you to also listen to Scorpio's January monthly reading to gain some insight. Because what I'm getting is, see, you've been debilitated. See, here's the stairs again, but then the first one out is dignified. So you've been working through something, Sagittarius. You were held down. You've been through something, some type of debilitating discomfort, painful situation, something, or a situation that held you down. You were stuck and you couldn't move. And now I'm seeing the door just wasn't opening for you. also is what I'm getting. And again, this is past energy. You were trying to go through this door and it was not working, and it was just creating a lot of um, upheaval in your life, discomfort in your life. It was very painful to have this stagnation, to be encumbered. Well, now you're unencumbered. And what I'm seeing is that it's now the door is opening for you. Whatever was not opening, whatever was stagnant for you is now breaking free. You're breaking free. And okay, what I'm getting, the reason why whatever didn't work out, whatever you were trying to, that door that you were trying to or desired to open and walk through and it was not opening yet, it's because you were made, you were forced even, is what I'm getting, to stay right there because you were gaining strength, internal strength, courage, and now you've gained that, and wisdom. You've now gained that strength, that wisdom, that courage, and now you're ready. Because you weren't ready before, even if you thought you were ready. And I feel like, yes, you thought you were ready, but there were things that you didn't see that you weren't ready for. But now you are. Now you are in January. So watch that door open now. Awesome. Beautiful. 30. Think. You were meant to think. You were meant to sit and think and feel and deal with a situation. I'm getting, for some of you, it was a specific situation that you were putting on the back burner or that you didn't want to think about, you didn't want to deal with. And so this was forcing you to deal with it, because that was blocking you actually from this door opening. And the desiring to not deal with it that's why the door wasn't opening. So now maybe some of you are, whether this is in the past, you just recent past, like this last month, you or you are still in this, depending on when you are listening to this reading, because it could still be in the beginning of January, when now you're choosing, okay, you're facing it. You've either just recently faced it or you're facing it the beginning of January. Again, this is a general reading, so it's going to be different for all of you. And then that door is going to open up for you. But it's happening in January, both things you're working through. Home and family, yeah, fourth house. This could have everything to do with your home or a family member. Maybe this, what you didn't want to think about or deal with, has to do with the family member. Or something in your lineage. Again, I said that to, I can't remember if I said that to Scorpio or if that was Libra, but they had the same card. Okay. Yeah, and to me, if it's a past, if it's a lineage thing, that's something that's in your natal wheel and you didn't want to face it and deal with it, but now you either have or you are, because that is what's blocking you from forward motion. Absolutely. And it could be your south node, because our south nodes for everyone were born with that, and it could definitely, absolutely be from handed down, a generational thing from our lineage, because they couldn't take care of it. I'm getting Chiron too, and you could also have, because a lot of us have our Chirons. I'm an astrologer, if you don't already know, 29 plus years. I do specialize in the nodes of the moon, so I know experientially what I'm talking about. So your Chiron, which is where you're going to be injured, you're going to have injurious experiences, all of us, depending on the house placement and specific sign in our natal wheel. And a lot of times what I have found in my 29 years of astrology experience, that a lot of times, not for everybody, but for a lot of us, it's our chirons and our south nodes are linked together. So you're going to have those types of experiences, a combination of both of them together somehow. And you're to work through them. And the only way that I know of to work through those blockages, and maybe this for some of you, what I'm saying is just a confirmation to take a look at your nodes in the moon again, if you are already aware, or your Chiron, but is to read them. Read your nodes, find out what they are so that then you can get the information so you can read them, so that you can start taking care of them, because it all has to do with bringing that out of the subconscious, because it's a program. It's a blockage, it's a program that we are given at birth, and we must bring that into our conscious awareness. And we do that by listening to from somebody else reading. That's why I give videos in my playlist. You can take a look in my playlist if you already have your natal wheel, and listen to those. And also I give free copies. So if you want to email me, I will send a copy of your nodes to you. So you can read it also, because that hits two different parts of your frontal lobe, your conscious awareness, bringing it out of that subconscious. Okay. Introspection. Look at that. Yes, 12th house. Bringing it out. What did I just talk about? Bringing it out of your subconscious. It's number 50. So that will absolutely make changes, physical changes in you, because you're opening up. You're not allowing that subconscious program to run rampant without your knowledge, without your consent. You're saying, no, I want to be consciously aware, so you can choose. You can consciously choose. That empowers you. And that's what we're to do. That's one of why each one of us are here on this earth, is to free ourselves from those subconscious programs, those subconscious blockages, and specifically the South Node. Okay, and here we go. Oh, here. So that's why I spoke about it. Because again, I do not, but this month, I have been called to speak personally on, now is, I think, at least 4, maybe even 5 of my readings for January, to bring out my my website too. So if that interests you in a private reading, again, I don't normally do this, but this January, for several signs, it's been imperative. I've been called to tell some of you this, if those of you that are interested that don't know. So you can look on my website. I have the details on my website, thecreativewoman.org. Okay. 55, yes. Major transitions, major transformations, major even tower moments you could have in the past, or January here, that's opening you up so that you can remove these blockages, so that you can walk through this new door, so you can open that door that hasn't been opening for yourself, Sagittarius. And it's a process. It's a step-by-step process. So please don't beat yourself up. If you have your nodes of the moon, and it's, that door still hasn't opened, it's okay. It's a step-by-step process. It takes time. It takes reading and rereading your nodes of the moon. You don't get it all. There is not an instant understanding, because we're talking about subconscious programming, and it takes time for the brain, for the subconscious and the conscious to start working together, and to bring that conscious awareness to what that subconscious programming is. You cannot have it done in one time, in one reading. Absolutely not. In fact, how it worked for me is one sentence. You'll read it. I mean, I read and reread many, 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 many times. In fact, and then one sentence would stand out to me, and I would get an aha moment with that one sentence. That's how it worked for me. And so no doubt that's how it's worked for you too. And if you have any planets in your 12th house, or your south node or north node in your 12th house, that's the subconscious house, and it's going to be even more difficult. And I know this experientially. When you look on, if you choose to look on my website, I make my natal wheel plain for everybody to see. Being an astrologer, I feel that all astrologers should do that, because we are all working through certain things. We all have south nodes, and leveling the playing field. I am not above anyone. No one is above me. We are all in this together. And I'm just sharing with you, and my purpose, my sole purpose now is to share with this information that I have experientially worked through. I've worked through my south node, just completed recently. So I'm here to share that, and that's my specific expertise. You have a different expertise. And anyway, okay. So where was I at here? 5th house, passion. So you have passion. Whatever you are desiring deeply, and I'm getting this connected with this door that isn't opening. It's a deep, deep desire. You're very passionate about it. Absolutely, because it has to do with your soul mission. But again, until you become consciously aware of your subconscious blockage, of that subconscious program, if you're still being blocked from your passion, that's why, is because it is directly linked with your south node, and you must open up and unblock yourself from that subconscious program first. I had to do it, so I totally understand. Yes, so cultivate, number 2. Cultivate. I just got cultivate that understanding. Open up that door. Cultivate that ability to unblock yourself. No, again, it's coming real strong for this group that I am picking up on, Sagittarius. And I know it could be hard to see in this. I could even be getting, some of you could be becoming angry, and I am so sorry. I'm not here to trigger you by any means, please. But you cannot skip this step. It's just, you can't. Believe me, I tried everything that I could to not have to deal with my south node, and it kept bringing me back around to my south node. And I'm glad I did now, because I wouldn't be doing this for you. I wouldn't be able to share the astrological information and knowledge that I have gained, specifically with nodes of the moon and everything else that I have gained in my own personal experience. I wouldn't be able to share this with you. And this is you too. So again, 11. You could be seeing 1111. Collaborate. This is collaborate. And to me, this is about being able to share your information, your energy, your experience. But before you can do that, it takes that completion or completing, working through, because that's a step-by-step process, at least beginning that conscious process of working through your south node by becoming aware of what that is. As soon as you start, the doors will begin to open step by step according to what you have and are clearing up for yourself. unblocking, as you keep advancing in your unblocking of that subconscious program, you will see the doors opening wider and wider for you to be able to share this information and do your or continue to do and expand on your soul mission. Because I'm not saying that you're not doing your soul mission now. I'm not saying that at all. But to expand on that and be able to fully have all of your powerful energy working in consciously in one direction towards your soul mission, who you truly are. That is what I'm talking about. Those have to be unblocked. That subconscious has to be unblocked. And I don't know of any other way. Okay, number 9, pinnacle. Yes. See, you are at right now, again, who I'm picking up on, you are at a pinnacle. You are at a plateau. And and you cannot go any further. See, this door can't open. So you have been doing an awesome job. Whatever you've been doing, whatever you have reached or worked through at this level right now in this present day, you've done an awesome job. But now you've reached that plateau. And in order for you to be able to go to the next level, to expand and open up your abilities even further, you must first, again, I'm sorry, I know I sound like a broken record, but I must say this again, because someone needs to hear this again. You must, now is time, before you can go any further on your personal journey, you must open up whatever, you must find out your south node, that subconscious program, because that's what's stopping you now. You can't go any further until you know that consciously, and you start reading and working through that, which is just simply start just reading your south node, reading what it is, finding out what house placement, what zodiac sign, and you can go on my private list, my private readings list, because I have read from my specific karmic south nodal book the each house placement and each zodiac sign. You also want to make sure, if you're doing that on your own, if you don't already know, to look and see, because you could be on the cusp of 2 different signs, and so you will need to read or listen to both of them. You can send me an email too, and I would be happy to send you your nodes and copies, written copies. Also, Sagittarius, yes, this is you coming out. Expand. It's time for you to expand yourself. Go deeper. This is the whole reading. It just keeps reiterating. And I haven't pulled out any other cards. I'm not going to, because this is, I can. We'll see where we're at. I have no problem doing that. But it just keeps, from this deck, it keeps coming back to the same thing in different ways. Yes, abundance. And abundance came in upside down. Did you see that? Now, I don't normally do upside downs, but the energy means, again, blocked. You've been being blocked from your, whatever you've been wishing for. Because abundance is different things to different, it means different for all of you. But you've been being blocked from your abundance. Again, if you have been, and if you still currently are, nodes of the moon, working through that subconscious programming through astrology, your specific natal wheel, your specific blueprint, which is unique to only to you. Okay. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Okay, so do you want me to, let me see what we're at. We're at number 30, I think. We have a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Do we want, okay, let's pull out some cards here. Let's see. I just have a feeling there's just going to be some more confirmation in some way, but we'll see. And then I want to also pull out what you can expect for those of you, well, when you do or as you start unblocking yourself, what you're going to find. And so that's for all of you. Some of you, you're going to be having that happen right away. Some of you, it's for the future, because you're all in different spots. But what else does Sagittarius need to know? Whoa. Okay. Okay, let me see here. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me see here. Devil. So, and all of these did come upside down. So what I'm getting with the Devil is that you are, or you will very soon start, because this has to do with the block again. You've been being controlled by your subconscious is number one. And it could be showing, you could feel like it's other people coming in that are stopping you, but I guarantee you they are just triggers for what is going on inside of you. And inside of each one of us is that subconscious program that is our first and foremost blockage to ourselves. And when we don't know, then we can have others in our environment looking like it's coming from them, when it's not. It originates in our own selves, and they are just players. Whatever's happening, whatever experiences you have had, will have, or are having right now, they are, and they have to do with others, they are players in your play. They are players in your specific play, according to your natal wheel. And for some of you, you are, what I got is, you've been dealing with that. You have had a fear, and you've unlocked that fear, or that, or you are going to see that door open, because you've been dealing with whatever this is that's been stopping you, that's been stopping that door from being opened. So again, this is just another reiteration of these cards. I just wanted to see what was going on. And this one was upside down too. They were all upside down. And yes, which is saying to me again, Seven of Pentacles, that you haven't been able to see your anything growing. You've been stopped. You've been stopped. Your abundance. Oh my gosh. Your abundance. Upside down Jupiter, abundance. And then this was 7, abundance stopped. Yes. Been at a standstill. You haven't been able to see it grow. Again, I don't need to speak why anymore. Same with your 9 of Pentacles was upside down. Lack of abundance. Jupiter, lack of abundance. Jupiter, all of these were upside down. Wow. Wow. Okay. So I don't feel like I need to say any more, but what I want to get some cards on is positive, what you can see, or what you have the ability to start seeing this month, or whenever you're ready. It's completely up to you. Again, If you're completely opposed still to your natal wheel or doing that yet, that's up to you, and that is perfectly all right. I don't shoot the messenger. I am just here giving this message, but I can say this for a certainty, because again, I did the same thing as you. Some of you out there, it's not all of you that I'm talking to, those that are still have a fear or have, no, I don't want to do that. Looking at your nodes, looking at your south node yet. I did that, and I can tell you with a surety, guaranteed that, and again, you then just need more experiences, same experiences, until you're ready, until you have enough. Again, I had to have many before I finally said, and many painful experiences, and it gets more and more painful. We will have more and more painful south nodal experiences, and if you have your Chiron connected, south nodal chironic experiences, until we finally say, okay, I've had enough. Okay, I get it. I don't want this pain anymore. I want to read my south node. I want to start dealing with my south node. I'll read it again. That happened to me many, many times. So you are not alone. So just wanted to let you know, for any of you. Okay, but what I am, oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, this is amazing that this would come out as I'm telling you this. Ears wide open. Oh my goodness. So what I am getting from this, and it's just a confirmation for me, which I know whatever I say, and however many times I have to say it, so it's for somebody. So someone or some of you out there, Sagittarius, you heard what I'm saying. 33, that is a master number. And so what I'm getting from this, ears wide open, that you literally, as you're listening to me, this is not all of you, this is a specific or some of you, as you were listening to me, what I just said before this came out, that you hear it, you say, okay, I get it. All right, I'm going to start reading, or I'm going to get my wheel read, or I'm going to get my wheel done and my nodes in the moon. And again, you don't have to come to me, but I would be happy to help you. I'm here to help you if I am the right one for you. And again, just go to my website, thecreativewoman.org, and you can see all the details, and how to message me, and what the private readings entail, and all of that information, and paying and everything. So, wow. But also 33 is another master number. Again, it is a master number, it's a sign or synchronicity for you. Okay, wow. Okay, so what else? What can they look forward to, Sagittarius, look forward to? You have? No, okay. This month, or as soon as they unblock or start reading their, and if you've already started that process and working through, what can they expect now? There we go. Okay, we have 2. Oh, 3. Okay. Great big love. Oh, look at that. 26, which 26 adds up to be an 8, which is 8 is the number for abundance, prosperity, and a great big love. Your heart opening up, you being so grateful and thankful. Look at that. This is what you get to look forward to, is abundance. Heart abundance, love abundance, and physical prosperity abundance, all in one. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Birds of a feather. This is number 25. That breaks into breaks down into a 7. 7 is a spiritual number. And what I specifically get from birds of a feather, because you know the saying, birds of a feather flock together. You look at this, and this is amazing too, because we have community. Those of you who are working or choosing to open up and start working, again, wherever you are in you're coming into like-minded people this month, or you will as soon as you're ready to start working on your nodes of the South Node and opening that through astrology, through your natal wheel. Support. You have community support, others support. That is beautiful, Sagittarius. That's beautiful. 11 again. Look at this, 11. Collaborate. Working with others, like-minded, who are doing the same thing in perfect harmony. Look at this. 11 in perfect harmony. 11, collaborate. This is the Aquarius card. That is beautiful. So you will get to enjoy beautiful, harmonious collaboration, working together, joining together with other like-minded people. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness. And 11 is a big, big sign or synchronicity for you this month. Okay, Sagittarius. Wow. Very deep. Very repetitious, I know. And if you're still with me, good for you. Good job. And I wish you well. And I celebrate you on your journey, Sagittarius, all of you. Okay. And I thank you for allowing me to do this January 2025 reading for you. All right. And I hope this was helpful. Until next time. Bye.